All right. Happy October, everybody. So exciting. We can either call it Rocktober or I think they're calling it Raptober. First off, you guys killed September, like slayed. Like when they announced the $1 million giveaway and, getting an entry for a DT and an LC, I have never seen you guys work so hard, right? Don't you guys feel like it pushed you a lot harder because you knew there was a chance for you to get $10,000? I know it made me work harder. I had a couple of people that I was like, oh yeah, I should probably follow up with her, but I'm just gonna wait. And when they announced that, contest, I was like, nope, I'm getting this in right now. And I just wish that we always worked like that. If we always acted like we were gonna get $10,000 to get a DT and an LLC, like how much stronger would our teams be? How much, more volume would our businesses have? How much more would our paychecks grow? I mean, it's insane. So I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but for me, it was a learning lesson. And I know Nicole said pretty much the same thing. Like I haven't worked this hard for, a long time I can remember. And that's sad because there is always that money on the line. You guys, there's always that money. We shouldn't really be working for just a $10,000 bonus or freebie because there are, ranks, triple diamond, where you make $10,000 a month. I don't know about y'all, but I don't think I know anyone my age that makes that kind of money, especially from doing something like this. So let's always pretend like it's September 30th, okay, from now on. Let's always pretend like we're going to get an entry for this $10,000, giveaway, because I don't know if you guys saw me post earlier. I am freaking out. We have 550 team members on the Green Dream team, which if you guys don't know, I don't always explain this, but the Green Dream team is personally everyone that's underneath me. So it's just something that I kind of named because I'm cheesy like that and I like to have a name for my team. But 550 people, you guys, that's insane, especially because not even a month ago, I was freaking out because it was getting close to 500. And I think that's what we talked about. Was that on the last Team Zoom where we had just reached 500 or we were close to it? I can't remember. But last month was crazy. We had over 65 people join. It just blows my mind. I remember when I was freaking out because 19 people joined. So I don't know. If you haven't watched my Facebook live video, go back and watch it. It's on my personal page because I just wanted to talk about how you guys can be exactly where I'm at, so just give it time. I've been in this a little over 2 years. So 550 people, y'all can post about that too. Whatever is my team is y'all's team. That kind of stuff gets people's attention. You know what I mean? Where they're like, oh, it's not just this one girl that's annoying me on my Facebook. There's a whole tribe of them and they're making money and they're loving it. So, stuff like that is what, we should be posting more stuff like that instead of just really salesy, cut and dry product and business type posts. So, all right, we're going to get started with the people that promoted last month. I just want to give you guys some love. So first up, we have Miss Tony. Let me see if I can do spotlight. Hold on. Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you? There we go. Hi. Okay, so everyone give a round of applause for Miss Tony here. She just promoted to executive. Yay. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and just introduce yourself and let us know how you heard about this opportunity and how you got to start It Works.
My name is Tony Fischetto, and I was introduced to It Works by my future daughter-in-law, Alejandra Lacayo, and I am just delighted to be part of this team. I have always been in the health and wellness industry for a long time, just personally doing it myself, but also working with two physicians, two surgeons, world-renowned surgeons that I've really love the transformation that they do physically, but for me, it's internally. It's just something I've been passionate about, something I love. So when Allie had introduced me to, just coming to our event, I really didn't know anything about what she was doing. All I know is I was going to a party. I was helping to support her. She was going to introduce some, health products. Didn't really know anything about it, but knew that I wanted to be there for her. And I was already spending a fortune on my own personal products. I thought, what the heck? Let me just see what she has to offer. So I went to the event. I loved what I'd seen. I'd met you, which was wonderful.
Yeah. I actually called it. I called it too as soon as I saw you. Yeah, we're both like, she's going to join our team.
Was it the green outfit I had on? Because that was totally coincidental. But so, during the event, my head was, my head is spinning. I was thinking about different things. I love the products. That was primarily what I was getting involved with, was just the products. The 40% discount was huge for me. And so when I left the event that night, my head started spinning. I mean, it's really in line with everything that I believe in, everything that I've been doing for the last 40 years, not only on my professional life, but also my personal life. So for me, the products were amazing. They were plant-based. I mean, they are plant-based, GMO-free. I mean, it's everything that I love, everything that I was interested in. So when one thing led to another, I was like, darn, I mean, I really don't want to do what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I don't have a lot of time left with the industry that I'm in. And if I have a good 5 years, I think I'm kind of pushing it. So I'm really setting myself up for retirement right now. I figured it's going to take me about 2 to 5 years to get where I want to be. I am going to be a triple diamond. There is no question about that. I am going forward. When I put my mind to something, I'm focused. I've been out of the country for the last 12 days, so you have to forgive my appearance. I'm a little jet lagged, to say the least, but I did want to get on the call this evening and share it with you. The only thing I can say, really, I'm a newbie myself. I mean, things went quickly for me. I think it went quickly, and then it kind of came to a little bit of a halt because I had to refocus on other things. But I'm back in the game. I love what I'm doing. I know that there is so much potential out there. I don't have a huge network. I have this great book that you've introduced me to, Go Pro. I totally recommend it. It's great. It's a quick read, but it gives you ideas. You can't, I think in this industry, this network marketing, there's such a stigma about it that there's always going to be people that are negative. There's always going to be people, the doubters, but just believe in what you have in your hand. We have a great product. It's a great company. I've done my research. I mean, I know I asked a lot of questions.
Yeah. For everyone else, Tony is a green. She reads everything. She's like, fine line. I mean, there are even questions you're asking me, and I was like, I don't even know that.
But the best part about this business is you don't need to know. You don't need to know everything. What I did was I put the product guide together. For me, it's helpful I like to be informed about what I'm talking about. I am a product of the product. That's another thing. I use the products because I can't really share something that I don't know anything about. So between sharing the products, knowing the products, getting on these calls, you girls are amazing. That's all I can say. I've never seen so much support within an organization before. And I've been involved with some multi-level or network marketing companies many, many years ago, but I've never really experienced the support that you girls give this team. It's just, it's incredible. And I really, really am very thankful for that. And I have questions all the time. I know Allie, I drive her nuts. And there are things that I know are right there, but I have such limited time that I try to take the quick way sometimes and just asking the questions instead of me taking a half an hour to try to really research it myself. But it's there. If you go to your eSuites, everything is there for you at your fingertips. So I want to thank you. I know I don't have a lot more I can contribute, because I'm really, like I said, a newbie myself. But get the book, make your list. Don't worry about what anybody else is saying. Just have your focus. I know mine is retirement. I know I want to be with my husband. I want to be with my family. I want to be with all my grandchildren that I hope to be coming my way. So I don't want to be, a 12, 13, 14-hour day working person in my job. I'm tired. I'm ready for some financial freedom. I'm ready to enjoy my life, and there you go. That's it.
Thank you so much. And get out of here saying you don't have anything else to contribute. That was amazing. That was great. The other thing too, you guys, like, this just shows this opportunity is for everyone. So, not trying to call you out, Miss Tony, but I know when you first started, you were trying to tell me, oh, I'm too old to do this. And I was like, what are you talking about? A lot of the top earners are the same age. I mean, honestly, for what I've been noticing since I've been in, people like my age and younger, that's like the newer. That's what's starting to grow and get to the top now. But in the beginning, it was, people that were a little bit older that were like you, wanting to retire. They've already been through everything, already found their careers. So there's no age limit, you guys, no age limit. I think Mark Pentecost posted something the other day about like an 86-year-old lady joining the team or something like that. It's insane. So
it really is. It's amazing. Well, I figured, there is this whole group of you girls, and so I'm going to reintroduce my demographics to this. I mean, we're getting older, yes, but we don't want to be old. We want to still be active. We still want to be running. We still want to live our lives. We're not at a point where, the baby boomers are not just turning it in. We have another whole lease on life. So this is perfect, I think.
Yeah. So all of you guys watching, keep that in mind when you're writing down your PDT list. Don't leave anybody out because of age or anything like that. Honestly, it's all what's in here. It's all about the fire. It's all about the passion and, wanting to just give yourself more. So thank you, Miss Tony. That was so good.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So we also had Miss Ellie promoted, but is she on here? If she is, I know she said she didn't know if she wanted to speak or not. She's a little shy one, so we'll let her get away this time. So up next we have Allie. We had her talk was it last month? I think it might have been the month before. I can't remember. But hi Allie.
Hi.
She promoted to Ruby. Y'all give her a hand. Woo!
Hey.
We love Ruby. All right, Allie. So we had you talk last time, so I'm not gonna have you go through your story and everything.
How do I even follow Tony now?
Yeah, right. So
I'm done.
This is Miss Tony's future daughter-in-law, if that makes sense yet. But yeah, they're my new Tampa team, which is awesome because honestly, I didn't really have anyone in Tampa before, so I was getting kind of lonely. And then she signed up and just like rocked my calendar with wrap parties and is taking up a storm. So she just promoted to Ruby, and you're what, like 3 spots away from Emerald?
Yeah.
Which is insane. And, I like to be really honest and real with you guys just so you can kind of understand how everything works. But Allie is underneath my boyfriend's leg, which when she promotes to Emerald is going to make him diamond and me triple. So it's just fun because it's like you help people and it helps you and it goes on. It goes up and up and up, and it's amazing. So, all right, Allie, I want you to share with us some tips. Let's see. Talk to us about consistency. I know Miranda posted something about that today on the Road to Diamond. I hope you guys all saw that. You better be on that page looking at those diamond tips. They're amazing. But I completely agree. Like, consistency. That's what I posted on there. And I will beat a dead horse about consistency. It is so important in this business. So give us your 2 cents on that.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like even, first of all, Buffer is like your best friend. Like there's days that I feel like I won't be able to post and I just set my week up if I know I'm going to be busy. People want to see that you're consistent. You're always posting, like you're taking this serious. If you're posting one day yes and 3 days go by and you don't post anything, people are not gonna look at you like you're really running your business. Perfect example, my newest team member, Mandy, I don't think she's on here. We met for lunch because she wanted to ask me more about the business and whatnot. And she goes, I have 5 girlfriends that are doing it works with not different teams and whatnot. She's like, but I immediately knew if I was going to join, I wanted to join under you. And I wanted to know like why, like what. She's like, just your posts, they're real, they're you, and you're always consistent. She's like, that is somebody that I want to work with or learn from or whatnot. So just go to show how big it is. Her other friend that's doing it, it's a really good friend of hers. Her and I just know each other from like me going to see her at her work and stuff. So just huge consistency, post every day, be open for business every day. Yeah.
And we were talking about this yesterday. We're also drinking buddies. But we were talking about how it's not just about being consistent on Facebook and posting, but y'all, every time you have a chance to talk to someone about this, whether that's at your job or your school or your family picnics or whatever, wherever you're at, find some way to slide it in without being weird, or pushy or salesy. And also keep your ears open. If you hear someone complaining about being tired or someone complaining about how thin their hair is, all of that kind of stuff, like keep your ears open. It's not just about being consistent on Facebook. I think I'm kind of getting nervous because I feel like sometimes, either me or some other, top leaders that you guys are like hanging on our every word, we're making it seem like all you have to do is post. And that's not true. That's not true at all. It also depends on the way you post. You really, like you said, you really need to be real. You don't want to just be like stock salesy, like you don't want all of your friends to all of a sudden be like, this must be a robot, because I know that's not the way that Courtney talks. You know what I mean? And you're really good at that. I think we talked about that last time you were on. All of your posts are really sassy and funny, and it's just you're just talking about the business instead of like what else you would be talking about in real life. So awesome. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to ask you about is building relationships, because you're really good at that.
I think I've been really good at, whenever I have somebody in mind, especially somebody that I know I want them on my team, I start contacting them way before anything, and not even about it works at all. Like I wrote one of my friends, Sherry, I want her so bad. She does eyelashes. So I've been writing her, we're trying to go. So I find out like I want to get in there with her. So she sees that I'm not just getting a hold of her here, join my team, but I want to be back in her life. That way when I ask her, it's not so, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem genuine, and I want to come off genuine. So, and even once you get somebody to join or somebody as an LC, keep in contact with them. Don't be all over their Facebook or on their, sending them. And then once they become your customer, you're like out of their picture. Like that's just another open door for you to get with their contacts, their friends, their mom, their sister. So don't limit yourself just because you got her. Think, okay, well, let me be real again and build those relationships. That right now, like I feel like Facebook is working very well for me, but I know I'm going to come to a point where it's going to dry out. Like I'm going to need to find another way, and those relationships will be established to where I will be able to just jump that way.
Yes.
Set yourself up.
What?
I said set yourself up for the future.
Indeed. Yeah, that was so good. It's so true, you guys. Like people, especially if you've been doing this a while, like me and some of the veterans on here, people, it's almost like right when you message them, they're like waiting for you to just ask about it works. Or if you're always posting about it and they like, see they've been watching you and you message them right away, like don't do what they expect you to do. Like build that relationship first. Really pay attention to what they're posting about, if they're posting pictures of their kids or what they're doing in their life, and reach out to them about that kind of stuff and just build that relationship way before you ask them about this opportunity or if they want to try these products. You know what I mean? Like we just have to really make it personal. This is networking, and it just goes, like she said, so much further when you make it a personal relationship instead of just sign them up and then never hear from them again. Or reach out to them. If they don't sign up, never reach out to them. Like, that's just so cold. I don't know. I don't want our team to be like that. So just make sure you work on being genuine. It's a really good tip. All right, last tip, Allie. Talk to me about getting discouraged, especially if you have a slow start in the beginning.
I feel like a lot of people, it starts with like comparing your business. Whenever you get started, you'll, like for me, like I was looking up to Courtney. I think whenever you start with yes, Courtney, because you're awesome. But whenever you come in with the idea that you're going to start working this business and in 3 weeks you're going to be making all this money and it's just going to be this, you're going to get discouraged and it's going to kind of slap you in the face when it doesn't happen that way. But I did have a slow start. I didn't start really working my business probably like two or 3 months from when I signed up. And I think I just took that time and I looked at how Courtney was working her business. It allowed me to see things that I wanted to do and how I wanted to do them different and being me. And so people that come into it, like I was actually reading a blog about people that have done network marketing and failed within 3 months and they just quit. And then the people that stayed have made it like really, really big into it. So just don't go in with expectations. Know that what the work that you're putting into it is eventually going to pay off.
Yeah.
But do not get discouraged if you're not signing up a lot of people. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen that fast. And don't compare your business to other people.
Yeah, dude, comparison is like the devil. It's the thief of joy. It's not good. It's not good at all. There's no reason to compare yourself. All of our journeys are different. No one is living the same life as you. No one, might be still in school or has this job or has kids or, husbands that are like kids. Like, we all have different stories.
Right.
And so we all have, we're going to have different journeys. So don't compare yourself. As soon as you feel yourself comparing yourself, just slap yourself. Like, seriously. I have to do that to myself all the time. Especially with how much, like, there's so many success stories nowadays. So, no, that's great. I think the other thing too is, like you're saying, like, don't just think that you're going to sign up and make all this money right away. For some reason, I kind of got that when I first started. And for me, what I thought in my head was like, okay, for the next year, I'm going to go batshit crazy, like balls to the walls. I'm going to talk to every single person I can. And eventually, some people, maybe a handful, like 10 people, will join me and be running like I am. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. So you can't be like, oh, I talked to 5 people and not one of them joined up. No, like, you need to talk to as many people as you can. And 2, like, don't be desperate. Be kind of picky. Like, get the people that will take this and work with it. Now, at the same time, don't judge people, but I don't know, if you're just trying to fill that box, it's not going to be worth it because they're probably going to sign up and then they're not going to do much and then it's going to make you more annoyed than if you would have had them in the first place, So just keep that in mind. I mean, if you're first starting out or even if you're not where you want to be, it should be in your head like you have a pouch of seeds and you just need to go and plant them. You need to harvest them. You need to get them out there and then eventually all of it will, pay off. It'll all grow. I mean, I kind of talked about this on the Facebook Live that I did today and I talked about it before, but I think I posted the thing today, network marketing. It's you work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. You get paid. And honestly, you guys, like, I can't even tell you, the money that I'm making right now is way more than I ever made all 3 of my jobs combined. And the most of it is from like my 5th level down. So it's not even from people that I really signed up myself. And like, I don't know if you guys heard on the video, but I think I have maybe 13 people that I personally have signed up that are still doing this. And we have 550 people on this team. That just shows you how you plant one seed and then it's going to grow and it's going to make its own seeds and then they're going to go and sprout and it just goes on and on. It's insane. So just know what you have your hands on. Like, y'all should be excited. Don't be so worried about figuring out how exactly to post or how to do this. Instead, just figure out what you're excited about. If it's making money to pay off your house or to get a new car, if it's the greens that really get you going, if it's the hair, skin, and nails, find the things that excite you about this company, the products and the opportunity, and blast it. Like, that's what you need to do. The biggest thing in this is selling yourself. It's not selling the company or the products, it's selling yourself. So make a movie for people to watch, a movie that people want to watch. You know, like, you want to be a best-selling movie that people go and all the tickets are sold out. You don't want to, you know, make a Rotten Tomato movie. That's no fun. Nobody wants to watch that stuff. So, anyways, I think that's about it. Allie, thank you for sharing. So proud of you. You're going after that emerald bonus, right?
I am getting it.
And the diamond one, probably. I gotta watch my butt. Thank you, babe. Thanks for being on. So proud of you. Yep. Congratulations on your promotion. Okay, so a couple of things I just want to talk about before we close out. Let's see. All right, so conference. Y'all, conference tickets are going on sale on October 16th. That's a Sunday, right? Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Have your money ready. Have it ready. It's $225, right? Okay, I know that's expensive. Trust me. I know it's expensive. Is it worth it? It's worth $1,000. I'm not even kidding you. It really changed everything for me when I went to my first conference. Before I went to conference, I was like, oh, this is my cute little side business. I walked out of conference like, I'm going to go be a freaking millionaire. It's just something about the energy. You see the heart of corporate and how much they love us. Guys, we could not be underneath a better company. Like, I'm not kidding. There's not a better company out there. And you're just in this huge room full of thousands of people that have the same vision as you. We're all cheering for each other. We have dreams. We're all wanting each other to get out of debt and to be able to build houses and travel the world, you know? And it's just every day in normal life, we all are by ourselves and we have to face all the haters, all the naysayers, and it's hard, you know? And we don't really realize how much it kind of like chips away at us little by little. And then when you go to conference and you're in this room with tens of thousands of people who are all fighting for the same dreams, it just does something to you, and it reminds you like, okay, I'm in the right place at the right time. This is my opportunity. So yes, $225. There is a payment plan. It's probably going to be $225 divided by 3, which y'all know I cannot do math, so you might have to figure that out on your own. But you also get, with the early bird special, which I'm telling you right now, I would not be surprised if conference tickets sell out in one day. Like, right when they announce it, you need to be putting your credit card number in. Like, do not waste time. Don't think that you're going to have a chance to order later. That happened last year with so many people that didn't get to go. This is the first year that they've told us when they're selling them, so it's going to be even more crazy because usually they're just like, oh, conference tickets are for sale. So you also get 3 wrap rewards. So that's... You can literally sell a box of wraps for $100 and make a $75 profit times 3, which, like I said, I'm not good at math, so I don't know what that is. But I think it's the price of the ticket. We'll see. And they always hook us up with really cool gifts. And just, I'm telling you guys, the info that you'll get at conference, it's in Tampa. You know, whatever you have to do, if you have to sleep in your car, which I probably won't let you do, we'll figure something out. But whatever you have to do to get here, if you're far away, I mean, last year when we were, or maybe it was the year before, we were sitting next to people that flew from Ireland. So there's no excuse. I don't want anyone to say, oh, I'm too far, this isn't worth it. It is worth it. If you want to make real money with this, like crazy money, you need to be at conference because it will light a fire in you that will go all year round. Not even kidding. So the other thing I want to talk about is bonuses. They just brought back the good bonuses. The good stands for get out of debt, which is just awesome. I love that our company doesn't, give cars and stuff like that like have all this attachment to it. They call them good bonuses because they want to help us get out of debt, which is just, it's amazing. And I know there's so many of you that are close to getting bonuses right now. Andrea Harvey, Shelly, I know you're super close, Tiffany, Mandy, a bunch of y'all, Allie, my boyfriend, which I'm just going to take that from him. We'll see. He's actually been working, so maybe I'll let him keep it. But y'all, bonuses, not only, I don't want to say just work for a bonus, because you shouldn't just be working for a bonus, but they make us work harder. You know, they make us go after that money more. And they're really like, what's the word? I don't know. Like, you have bragging rights, kind of. Like, you know, if you get a $10,000 bonus and you post about that, people are like, oh, dang, maybe it does work. Yeah, $10,000 bonus. I think it works, you know? So go after those bonuses. I know there are some of you that are super close, but for those of you that don't think you're close, if that stops you, you don't really want this, because there are people that have gotten diamond in a month, guys, in a month. And anything is possible. Anything. And you know what? I want all of you to work like you are right there for getting diamond, because if you fall short and you don't get it by this year, then we have conference coming, and I'm telling you, you will not regret if you worked your butt off like you were going to get that bonus, because at conference, I don't know for sure, but the last 2 years at conference, they've doubled the bonuses. So let's say you don't get diamond this year, but you're super close, and then we go to conference and they make it a $20,000 bonus. You think you'll be happy that you were working that whole time? Yeah, I think so, because that $20,000 bonus is super nice. I got it, and I love it, and it paid off all my student loans. So it's just crazy. I thought I was going to be having student loans until I was like 80 years old. So bonuses, work hard, you guys, run hard. If you have any questions or you need anything, please reach out to whoever you need to. Reach out to your upline. First off, you and your upline should be having an amazing back and forth conversation or line of communication. Always. It needs to be open. I had someone tell me this yesterday, that they didn't like to reach out to their upline because they felt like they were bothering them or annoying them. And I said, you better stop that right now, because when you are reaching out to your upline, it lets them know that you are working and that you want this. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're bothering them or it's a question that you probably could find for yourself, but you just can't. It doesn't matter. When people are quiet and they don't reach out, that's when we don't think you're working. And it's hard to keep you in mind when you're not, you know, making yourself seen, making yourself heard. So always keep that line open with your upline. If you need to reach out to an upline above that, one of your diamond uplines, I know all the diamonds on our team are way more than helpful with their teams. So don't ever be afraid to reach out to them. You can always reach out to me. I know Nicole is always having an open line of communication. Even if you have a sideline, I'm seeing like Shelby and Kelly Harrison have been reaching out lately, and I think they're meeting up, and that is just, I love that. That's the best thing ever. They're on completely different legs, but you know, like if you see someone that you like the way they're posting, or you just feel like you relate to them, reach out to them. Our team is supposed to be all about being there for each other and loving each other and giving that support for each other. So the more you talk to people that are like-minded, the more pumped you're going to be. All right. So bonuses, let's work hard. I want you guys to slay October. I know that's like my new favorite word right now. It's like the trendy thing to do. Kind of like my top knot bun. I felt like a sumo wrestler today. I was like, I don't know about this. I think I pulled it off. We'll see. But do you guys have any questions? We have like 2 minutes left. If anyone has a question, you guys can unmute yourself and ask. No? No one ever has questions. Makes me feel like I'm just talking to myself.
I have a question.
Yes.
All right. So, do you have to have all the money up front when you get the ticket for conference,
No.
or are they just gonna they're gonna set up an easy payment?
Yeah, it's usually 3 payments. It's usually whatever the 225 divided by 3. So
Okay.
I always do that.
75. My husband just said it. He's like 75.
Oh, good. I'm glad someone knows math on this team.
That's one of the main reasons why I keep him around.
Yeah. Thank
Thank you.
That was a good question. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Guys, we have a lot of resources too. I know Nicole posted the schedule for October. Make sure you guys are, make sure you're taking advantage of those, like this Team Zoom, any Zoom she has. I know you can't always get on it, but whenever you can, it's good to just hear people talk. I need it all the time too. And then also the virtual parties. trainings, DT trainings, any of that, like you have so much resources to use. Just make sure you're plugging in. And I promise you, the more you plug in, the more successful your business will be. I guarantee you. So, all right, guys, 550 people. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you guys. I hope all of you have such a fire lit inside of you. I want you to go out and get those bonuses, okay? Got it? Love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good night. Mwah! Love y'all. Wait. Hope anyone didn't get off. Let's take a picture. I almost forgot. All right. We have 2 pages, so y'all smile. Cheese. All right, hold on. Page 2. Cheese. Love you guys so much. All right, let's go and get this money. Yeah.
Good night.
Good night. Love y'all.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.